My name is Elena. I am 23 years old. I come from a small village in Romania. Maybe you never heard of my village. It is a quiet place with green fields, small houses, and people who smile but carry pain in their hearts. My story is about how I learned English, but it is also about hope, dreams, love, and a secret, my learning secret. Please listen to my story completely. I promise your heart will feel something special. It may even change how you think about yourself. My story is not perfect, but it is true. It is full of small moments that made a big difference. And maybe, just maybe, it will help you speak English better too. I was born in a family that had nothing, no money, no big house, no car. My father was a farmer. He worked very hard every day. My mother stayed at home and took care of me and my two brothers. We were poor. I wore old clothes, broken shoes, and ate simple food like bread and potatoes. But we had love, a lot of love. When I was 10 years old, my father gave me a book. It was a small English book he found near the market. It had pictures, words, and simple sentences like, I am a boy and she has a cat. I looked at the book every night. I did not understand many words, but I felt something. I felt a fire inside me. I wanted to speak English. I wanted to speak to the world. One night, I looked at the stars and said, one day, I will speak English, and people will listen to me. But life is not easy. My father became sick when I was 12. He could not work anymore. My mother started cleaning houses to earn some money. I had to leave school and work in a bakery. I was just a child, but I became like an adult. I cried many nights. My dream to learn English was almost dead. But something magical happened. One day, an old woman came to the bakery. She was from Canada. She did not speak Romanian. She tried to say bread and water, but nobody understood her. I walked to her and said, you want bread? She smiled and said, yes, dear, bread. That smile changed my life. She came every week. Her name was Margaret. She was kind and soft-spoken. One day she asked, do you want to learn English? My heart jumped. Yes, yes, I want, I said. So she gave me a notebook and started teaching me small words. Every time I finished work at the bakery, I would go behind the shop and sit under the tree. Margaret would come with her little dog and teach me. Repeat after me, she said. I am Elena. I am Elena. I said, I want to learn English. I want to learn English. She made learning fun. She used apples, flowers, shoes, birds, everything around us to teach, and she always smiled. One day I asked her, why do you help me? She said, because someone once helped me when I was small, and now I help you. That moment touched my heart. I learned one secret from her, a big secret. She said, Eleanor, if you want to learn English fast, you must do 3 things every day. 1. Listen to English. 2. Speak in English, even if it's wrong. And 3. Feel what you say. Feel what I say. I asked double quotes, yes. She said, say I am happy, and really feel happy. Say I love myself, and really love yourself. English is not just grammar. It is feelings. From that day, I followed her secret. I listened to English songs, watched English videos, and talked to myself in English. Sometimes I laughed. Sometimes I cried, but every word became part of my heart. One night, after work, I looked in the mirror and said, I am strong. I can speak English. I can change my life. Tears came from my eyes, but my heart felt light. Years passed. I worked hard. I studied alone. I had no phone, no computer, no internet. But I had my notebook, Margaret's words, and my secret. I spoke to the mirror, to the birds, to the moon. People in the village laughed at me. Why talk to yourself? They said. I smiled and said, I am not alone. I am talking to my future. Then one day, Margaret did not come. I waited and waited, but she did not come. I went to her house. The door was open. The neighbor said, she has gone. She had cancer. She did not tell anyone. I sat down and cried. The notebook she gave me was still in my bag. I opened it. There was one last message. Elena, never stop. You are light, shine. That was the day I made a promise. I said to myself, one day, I will help others like Margaret helped me. I will teach people. I will share my secret. Now I live in a small city. I teach English to children. I make simple videos in easy English. I write stories, just like this one. My English is not perfect, but it is real and it comes from the heart. If you are reading this, please remember, you can learn English too. You don't need big books. You don't need perfect grammar. You need a reason. You need love. And you need to believe in yourself. Say it with me now. I am learning. I am growing. I will not stop. I can speak English. I am not afraid. Speak it. Feel it. Live it. That is my learning secret. Not a book, not a class, but my heart. Now, I ask you if you felt something in this story. If your heart moved even a little, please subscribe to my channel and like this story. It will help me write more. It will help me share more stories, more secrets, and more love. There is so much I want to tell you, and this story is just beginning.